What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we've been hit with a brand new update for the Sims 4 base game, and there's actually a couple little things included that are very exciting to me. So we're just gonna scroll through the patch notes. If you guys are interested in checking them out for yourself, I'll go ahead and provide a link in the description. Hello Simmers and soon-to-be Simmers. With this new update, we are preparing to welcome new players to the Sims 4 with the information needed to get started, in part to a collaboration with the Sims Mobile. In addition to new player guidance, we have also added a number of fixes for community reported issues and some new create a sim and build mode content. There is something for everyone, whether you've played The Sims 4 for a while or just joining us now. So let's jump straight in and see what you can expect once you have the update. We have a few new features to talk about in this update that covers new and existing Simmers, including a long-awaited one for those on console, Emily guidance system, and help center tips. This new feature brings a new face to The Sims 4 with Emily, whom you may recognize from The Sims Mobile. The new system will teach you the basics of playing The Sims 4 and is mainly for new players, but can maybe teach more seasoned players something new. This release of the guiding system is a starting point to welcome our new Simmers and help them get a start in The Sims 4. We'll continue to listen to your feedback and suggestions for what else we can share and how we can improve. When starting a new game, Emily will show up to offer you some guidance through Create a Sim, and if you complete the live mode tips, you'll get a little something added to your simoleon balance to help you on your way to building your home the way you want. Anytime you need a refresher, you can call for tips by using the new Help Center button in the top right corner of your screen. If you know your way around The Sims 4, you can go at it alone by adjusting the guidance and tips system to your liking through game options and tutorials and tips. Enabling the guidance system on by default, this setting will have Emily guide you through The Sims 4 unless you turn the option off. Reset the guidance system. Want to start over and see the tips again? This button is for you. Enable the Help Center icon. Getting stuck? Keep this option enabled. Want to free up that part of your screen for other uses? You can disable it here too. Emily is not just a helpful guide for new players in the new guidance and tips feature. Emily will also be available to download from the gallery. You'll also be able to find Emily's hair, glasses, and top in Create a Sim and add them to your own Sims. Lessons. Since The Sims 4 launched, we've had lessons. Over time, as the features and the game evolved, some of our lessons became inaccurate or obsolete. To correct that and bring lessons up to date with the game that you have now, we've spent time reviewing and updating our lessons content. While we started with the base game, we'll be looking at additional lesson improvements in the future, including re-reviewing pack lessons. One improvement, including updated text, is that the lessons panel is much larger, making it easier to read and navigate at all resolutions, monitor/TV configurations, and viewing distances. During the guidance system, you'll be presented with buttons that take you to lessons, but if you prefer, you can call on lessons at any time by going to the options menu and pressing Escape on PC and Mac, the options button on PlayStation, or the menu button on Xbox. Loyal trait. It's always a good day when new traits are added to the base game, and today we bring you the loyal trait for teen, young adult, and elder Sims. Loyal Sims value their relationships and fully commit to them, whether it's a friendship, a romance, or even work. They avoid cheating of any kind. The trust of their loved ones is too important to risk. Plum Bob fan and 5 new tattoos. This design came in a dream. Colorful plum bobs to suit any Sims mood. A design so sharp, so fun that it couldn't be contained only to one medium. Enter the perfect plum bob ceiling fan and 3 plum bob inspired tattoos, 1 for the upper back and 2 for the inner left forearm. In addition to this, and as an ode to everyone's favorite garden plant, there are 2 new cow plant inspired tattoos, 1 for each thigh. Console UI scaling. PlayStation and Xbox players can now adjust how small or how large the UI elements are in game by going to game options, accessibility, and moving the slider to your preferred size. We've recommended maximum and minimum settings, but allow you to adjust smaller and larger if you prefer. You'll be asked if you want to keep the setting after adjusting the size. So if you made the UI too large, you can always select reset to default to return to the default settings. Before adjusting your UI scaling settings, we recommend ensuring that you've calibrated your system and your TV monitor beforehand. On PlayStation, from the PlayStation home screen, screen, go to settings, sound and screen, display area settings, and from there, you can adjust the markers to align with the corners of your screen. On Xbox, you can do this in game by going to game options, other, adjust margins, and following the on-screen instructions so that the markings align with the edges of your screen. In both cases, once correctly calibrated, the UI elements in live mode should sit flush against the edges of your screen. Now you're ready to scale your UI. Did you know that there are other tips for console simmers that you can read up on here? Gallery connection. We've made some changes to the way that the game connects to the gallery. Instead of automatically connecting when the game starts, you'll connect on demand. Once you are finished in the gallery, a connection will remain for a short period of time, allowing you to return without having to reconnect. The main purpose of this change is to ensure everyone can have access to the gallery, even during peak use, and that those that aren't using the gallery aren't connected. At the very bottom, you will find a list of different individual bug fixes that apply to like expansions, the base game, console, and so on and so forth. We're gonna start off in Create a Sim. I cannot wait to show you guys some of the brand new content, but if you decided to skip the patch notes and me reading them through like an audiobook, I totally understand, but I highly suggest that you go through on your own time and read through the notes because there's a lot of valuable information in there that I may not get a chance to cover. So once you start a brand new game, you're going to be greeted with Emily, who essentially is our new guidance pal. And with Emily, you can learn things about The Sims, and even if you're a seasoned player, there could be some tips and tricks up her sleeves that you may not know yet. So you're going to see her a lot in Create a Sim, in live mode or live mode, and also build and buy. And if you're not a huge fan of Emily, or you just simply don't need her help, all you need to do to disable the guidance system is just go to option menus, hit game options, go down to tutorials and tips, and then disable the guidance system by clicking the little check mark. And make sure you apply changes, and that's it. There's also a brand new trait for the base game. You'll be able to find this underneath the social traits tab, and it's called Loyal. Loyal Sims value their relationships and fully commit to them, whether it's friendship, romance, or even work. They avoid lying and cheating because their loved ones' trust is very important to them. Y'all don't even know how excited I am about this. I mean, you probably have a little bit of an idea, simply for the fact that we've had non-committal as a part of our trait system for a very long time, so it just kind of makes sense that they would have added the opposite of that. And obviously, due to the nature of them being opposites, they do conflict with one another. I'm super excited to see how this particular trait affects gameplay. In skin details, we received 5 brand new tattoos. I hardly use tattoos. I love them in real life. I think they're beautiful, obviously true works of art. I wish I was more inclined to use them in the game, but nevertheless, these tattoos, you guys, are so beautiful to me. I've always personally wanted a plum bob tattoo, so this one right here with the plum bob in different like radiant effects, especially with like the little sparkles. We have like a rainbow one. It's just right up my alley, and I love the white outline. I do wish though, if I had to like say one thing, that sliders were tattoo compatible, because you could literally have a field day with these. But I love this tattoo. This one's probably one of my favorites. Then we have another like in-arm option, and basically it just looks kind of more or less a little like, I don't know, it looks a little cheesy, I'm not gonna lie. Like I've never seen a tattoo like this. Usually there's some sort of outline. It just looks like a sticker, but I still really like it. I just don't think this is one that I particularly would use. So keeping the theme with plum bob tattoos, there's also this tattoo that kind of sits on the back of the neck or the shoulders. It has roses and gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous detail. I would get this. I would get this in real life, actually. Again, I wish these were slider compatible, or at least there's like a black and white version. But oh my god, y'all, these tattoos are really pretty. Super duper pretty. And of course, if you guys read the notes, then you already know that there's also a couple thigh options, and this is what I mean by like the black and white or just black version. I love like these just ink tattoos, and also there's some red ones too, which is really cool. I love like red tattoos. They don't last as long, I hear, which is kind of, you know, strange. I guess has to do with the pigment, but I freaking love these tattoos. These are so cool. And then there's another one for the other thigh as well. So these are going to be great for all of your Sims, no matter what their personal taste is. I think they'll find a tat that they'll love. love. I was not expecting them to give us a brand new hairstyle, let alone let it be Emily's hairstyle. At first, I was like, why the heck would I want this? But then I thought a little more about it, and I'm like, why the heck wouldn't I want this hair? This is like perfect for like your substitute teachers or storytelling, or maybe your Sims that are in to some sort of creative career or design. I don't know. I really like the hair clips. Do you guys see how beautiful and detailed those are? And then we have like a little pen, a pencil through the back of the bun, and then another little hair clip. I thought that was really cute. Not a huge fan of like the super generic bangs, but I really do like this hair. And then we also get a brand new accessory, which is again a part of Emily's getup. It is, hold on a second, let me actually try to find this because they kind of blend in a little, like they're hard to find, I guess. I'm still having a hard time. Like literally, what is my problem? Hold on, I'm almost there. I can like taste it, but not really. Okay, there they are. So here we have some oversized glasses. They are very similar to these, except the only main difference that I'm noticing is that the frames are clear, but I do like them. So I think those are pretty cool. And they come in a couple like standard options. And then we get Emily's little shirt, sweater combo thing. And this garment comes in a bunch of bright, vibrant colors as well. I'm not sure what you use this for, but I just love that they added it in. And I can't help but say that these are just, I don't know, they're just kind of fun looking. Circling back to the guidance system, something that I noticed upon starting a new game is that when I went to select a world to move into, the Oasis Springs and Willow Creek icons had a little orange icon with like a hand and what appeared to be like a little question mark, kind of like this icon here. I took a little screenshot because I knew that if I did this again and went to record, it probably wouldn't be there, and lo and behold, I was right. But the interesting thing is when I clicked on the worlds that had that icon, there would be those little orange question mark icons hovering over what I believe to be starter homes or homes my sim could afford. And again, this only happened with Willow Creek and Oasis Springs, so it like went over the Sandtrap Flat, the Nookstone, and then also I think it went over the Agave Abode, but it didn't affect Newcrest, which also was like a base game world. I thought that was a little odd, but yeah, I have no idea what those meant or what they mean, because again, when I was hovering over them, it literally said nothing. Now that we're in live mode or live mode, which one is it? What do you guys call it? Live mode, live mode? Sometimes I call it live mode, but I mostly call it live mode. I have no idea anymore. I'm so confused. I know there's like a discrepancy in the community of what to call it, but like I don't even know anymore. Like I have no idea what it's supposed to be. Anyways, once you're here, you will again be greeted by Emily. It says, welcome to live mode. Would you like a quick tour of the basic controls? If you choose to do the tutorial, you'll receive a special gift. So I think for issues and giggles, we'll definitely take that tutorial. But first, I wanted to show you one of the brand new buy objects that we got. This was really tricky to find. Like, I'm not even kidding. I don't know if I can't see it or it's just like, it's like camouflaged into the, but like, do y'all see any fan here? I don't see no Plum Bob fan. So what I decided to do was just take to my trusty search bar and hit in fan, and one of the first options that popped up was the perfect Plum Bob ceiling fan. This fan is the perfect addition to any room. Why not spend some time relaxing and staring at the colorful plum bobs spinning overhead? You could even buy different colors to better suit your mood. So do these affect our mood? I don't know. But yeah, here is the little plum bob fan. I don't know if this is something I would use. Maybe I will. I kind of like the design. It's very, I don't know, it kind of gives me, oh gosh, what is it, like, you know, vintage glamour, like that pack. It kind of reminds me of something that would fit in perfectly with that. This swatch here with this beautiful royal purple and the gold, it's very fancy pants, and it's only 75 simoleons, so it's actually a pretty cheap investment here. And I think it's so funny how like they're talking about the plum bob spinning overhead when literally like our Sims' entire lives have had that happen. Like, why would you? I don't know. Anyway, that is our little plum bob fan. I'm gonna see what it looks like to turn it on, and I don't think it actually has any type of effect on Laurel here, but yeah, that's what it looks like. I actually like it. I really do. I love like all the fun and bright colors. So I think what we need to do next is take this tutorial. Moving the camera, default, press WASD or hold left click and move your mouse to move your camera, hold right click to rotate your camera. Camera zoom, scroll the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Finding your sim, clicking your sim's portrait, large or small, will move your camera to where they are. Left click to center your sim, and right click for your camera to follow the sim. Interactions. Interacting with the world is how you play in The Sims. Click objects in the world and inside houses to use them or begin activities. Try clicking on a refrigerator or stove to cook a meal, or click on the toilet and relieve your sim. Controlling time. Controlling time is easy as 1, 2, 3. Control time by clicking the buttons or with shortcuts. All right, thanks for learning. Oh my gosh, 5,000 simoleons. Thanks for learning. Those are the basics to playing The Sims 4. Feel free to explore lessons. The Getting Started section is a great place to learn more stuff. Thanks for learning about the basic controls in The Sims 4. Here's 5,000 simoleons to help you get started. I was not expecting to receive 5,000 simoleons for finishing that little tutorial, so cash tip, if you want to earn an extra 5,000 simoleons right off the bat, and you don't even care about learning any tips or tricks, just follow those little prompts and you'll get a quick $5,000 easy. I actually really like that. That was a great incentive. Anyways, I think that pretty much wraps it up for today's update. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.